Hello and welcome to TutorTube, where the Learning Center's lead tutors help you understand challenging course concepts with easy-to-understand videos. My name is Grace, lead tutor for audiology and speech-language pathology. In today's video, we will explore SOAP notes. Let's get started. A SOAP note is used in medical, therapy, or other settings to record and analyze data specific to a client's ongoing performance in therapy. S is for subjective, O is for objective, A is for assessment, P is for plan. Let's look into these sections further. The subjective section focuses on your impressions of the client supported by observed facts. This can include a description of how the client feels, physical characteristics, sensory characteristics, impressions, and comments from the client or family. For instance, client's motivation appears poor. He did not complete any homework and was not finishing therapy tasks. Since you directly observed this client's behavior, then you are able to report it in this area. If there is no important information to include here, then it is acceptable to leave it out. The objective section is for measurable information about the client's performance and testing data. For example, produced t sound correctly in 13 out of 15 utterances. The assessment section is where you analyze and compare data to assess the session. You write the interpretations of the data collected. The assessment section can include statement of how client is progressing, type or level of cues or prompts, techniques used to facilitate improvement, interpretations and summaries of objective data, severity of problem, and comparisons of performance to previous sessions. For example, performance improved from 40% accuracy last session to 60% accuracy this session. The plan section is the outline for the next session. It can include the recommendation for future treatment. For example, introduce 3-letter words in treatment activities. For S, do not make subjective statements without supportive facts. Do not use any information that could be biased. For O, do not write general statements without data. For A, do not re-report data from the objective section. For P, do not rewrite the treatment plan. Your SOAP note should look something like this. Each section is straightforward and organized. Each section starts with a letter and a colon and is followed with the corresponding information. It is appropriate to list data and bullets for the objective. We are going to take the information below and sort them into SOAP note categories. The first one we have here is produced 9 out of 10 names of farm animals correctly during facilitative play. Since this is measurable information, then it goes under the objective section of the SOAP note. The second piece of information is, client seemed happy. He told me how fun his day had been and how he likes riding in the car to therapy. Client's mother said he had been having a good day. This description provides subjective information with supportive facts, so this goes under the subjective category. The third piece of information is, we will continue current treatment as well as introducing more general animal vocabulary during the next session. This is an outline for future sessions, so it goes under the plan category. Our last bit of information is, accuracy from the last session increased from 80% to 90% during this session. This is an assessment of the objective information from the last session and the current session, so this is categorized under assessment. Let's do some more practice. The first piece of information we have here is continue current treatment activities. This is the intention for the next session, so it is the plan. The next piece of information we have is client's motivation appears good. He completed all homework and even asked for more. This is the clinician's impression of the client supported by observed facts, so this is the subjective. The third piece of information is, without visual cues by clinician, success decreased significantly. This is a comparison of data as well as an interpretation of data, so this is the assessment. Our last piece of information is, produced correctly in 18 out of 25 sentences, 72%, with cueing from clinician. This information is measurable data, so this is the objective. Thank you for watching TutorTube. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. Check out the links in the description below for more information about the Learning Center and follow us on social media. See you next time!